Hi, um, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to be talking about a very regular topic, though it's not well talked about, but I just want to talk about it because I experienced it recently, like really recently, and I just want to share my own unpopular opinion about it. Um, it's called obsession. When a person is particularly obsessed with something or with somebody. I had an experience with an ex-colleague of mine who was literally obsessed with me for months. He was literally obsessed with me, and recently it did not really end well. It did not end well. It's ended really bad, really bad. To the extent that we literally became enemies because I was fed up of this person's attitude. Let me just briefly explain what happened. At work, this person happens to be my friend, like a regular friend of mine, and all of a sudden proposing, started making advances towards me. Let me use that word. Started making advances towards me, advances that at a point it was becoming abnormal. Because I believe when I say no, my no is my no. For me to say no, there are a couple of things I've seen for me to say no. If I say I want you, then I want you. If I say I don't want you, I think that should be clear enough that I don't want you. Okay, for months, would I say 4 to 5 months, this guy was all over me. When I mean all over me, that's and I didn't want it to be of the general notion that he was forcing himself on me. So I kind of made it mutual. Like, okay, people should think it's a mutual feeling, not the one that you've been obsessed over me. And I think that was my biggest mistake. I should have stood my ground. I'm like, okay, no is no. So recently I kind of told this person point blank that it can't lead anywhere. Like this obsession or whatever cannot lead anywhere, can totally not lead anywhere. And basically, I think this obsession of a thing, it's a really an undermined topic. A topic that people don't regularly talk about it, which I clearly do not know why. But my guesses would be okay, they kind of like it. If somebody's obsessed over them and maybe they're shameful about it, that this obsession rather is getting somewhere. But I just feel that basically is an undermined topic and we should learn to voice out more on these issues because this one that I am currently facing with, it's a serious blow to deal with. And I'm like, okay, let me just speak about it. Since it's not a thing people talk about, let me speak about what I feel it's bothering me, what I feel people should know about. Let me just speak about it. Or probably maybe it's an overreaction on my part. Maybe I'm overreacting, but honestly, I feel I'm not overreacting because if I should tell you the details of this, you will know I'm not overreacting. But I just come up here and like, okay, obsession is a thing that we should look into. It's not a thing that we should just slide like that. We should look into it because I don't know. I think this should be my, is you know, fourth or fifth time I'm dealing with this obsession of a thing, and I don't know. I don't know. It's usually ends bad. I don't know. I don't know. Probably you people should tell me how to deal with this thing because it ends bad. As much as I try not to be the offender, she gets, as much as I try not to be on the offensive part, I don't know, effortlessly, I just find myself being the offender because I don't know why you will literally be obsessed with me and I'll be like, bro, stop this. Please stop this. It's one thing to crush on a person, and it is another thing to be obsessed over a person. If it's a crush, it's a normal thing. I too, I do have crushes. I crush on people. You get, like, I crush on people and people crush on me too. Like, it's a very normal thing to go, oh, you're my crush. Oh, I crush on you. It's a very regular thing because I feel crush is something that can be regulated. But when it comes to this obsession of a thing, it is mind blowing, it is out of it. There is no how you can control it. It is uncontrollable. And I've been dealing with this low key and it's up to my neck. And I'm like, no, let me speak on this. What's your take on this, please?